We're back on the Squadbusters Reddit today, and we're going to be checking out the revenue, which is down. We're also going to be checking out the 2025 roadmap, along with a potential Gem Pass rework that Supercell have sort of announced. Hello everyone, and Happy New Year! Here's how much each Supercell game has earned last month. Now we see Brawl Stars 5 million downloads and $16 million. This is Android, and then iOS, they made $31 million and had 3 million downloads. Now let's compare that to Squadbusters with 500,000 downloads and $800,000, under 1 million. And this is on Android, I think, for the first time. And then on iOS, they made $2 million, and then they only got 300,000 downloads. So yes, this looks pretty bad compared to Brawl Stars, but how does this compare to last month? Well, last month they made $6 million. So this month they only made 2.8 million, which is crazy. It's a 50% drop going off these numbers alone. Now, why is this the case? And do I think these numbers are 100% accurate? Well, first of all, I want to say the downloads don't look too bad. You can see here last month they got 300,000 downloads for iOS, so not a big deal. Now, I think the money comes down to the recent update that we got, which is a really good free-to-play update where you just don't need to spend money on the game. Also, no new troops, no new ultimates. Why would you buy anything on this game? There's no reason to. You just get everything legitimately, and then there's no really new troops to, focus on buying. So my prediction is we're going to be getting a bunch of new ultimates in the next upcoming Squadbusters update, which makes sense. I think it's what they should be doing. And I also think they're going to be completely changing the progression system. I don't think we're going to be getting a baby, classic, super, ultra, ultimate form thing anymore. I think it's going to get changed to a level system like Clash Royale. You know how you get level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's what I think the system's going to change into, although I think it'll take like 6 months for that to happen. But I do think we're going to be getting ultimates in the next update. Full 2025 roadmap from Squad Update. So this is everything that we might be getting in 2025. This was shown at the end of the last Squad Up, and here we have the recap. So 2025 is starting. We have a burger that's been crossed out. We then go all the way across here where we see a nut that maybe it's a little mini event, and I assume all these little circle things here that you see, I assume that's like mini little tiny things, like a mini event, maybe a mini skin they give away, stuff like that. Anyways, the first update looks like it's going to be a co-op mode. Now, at first, I thought this was a co-op mode, but actually some people commented and said it's a coop mode. And if you don't know what that is, if you type coop online and you scroll down, you see here little chicken hens. They're chicken coops where chickens are stored. And this lines up with the fact that we see a little chicken right above coop mode. So I'm thinking some sort of heyday mode, maybe. This is our first mode where we're probably not going to be fighting against other players, and we're going to be fighting against chickens or something. And by the way, this perfectly lines up with something we were teased 2 months ago. Remember in the Spooky Squad update at the very end, we saw a bunch of new modes. We now know that this here was Showdown, this was Duos, this was Gem Hunt, but this here with a little chicken, I reckon this is the new Coop mode. Anyways, we also have a Valentine's Day event on February 14th, which also means I think the update is going to be before February 14th, ready for the Valentine's event. We also see a new community manager that's going to be coming out in February. Anyways, next up, we go past February into what looks like, I don't know, some event here. We go down into plans, a little stop sign, a little triangle thing here, into a squad-rific content for the April update, which we see a chicken here, and then we see the musketeer troop, which I think is going to be coming out in April. You can see it's pretty much on the path, so probably no new troops next update. I think next update we'll just get new ultimates. We then go to an IP collab, and then what I think this collab is going to be, I think it's going to be Superman, because we see a Super S here, and I know this isn't the official Superman logo, but it's a Superman S, so surely it's going to be a Superman collab. That's my prediction. We go down here, we see a little death tombstone. We go across, we see squad-rific content, which is going to be coming out here, and then in these two little circles, so probably mini tiny updates. We go across here into June 3rd, which is, I don't know, happy BD is what I think it is. I think it's just a scuff D for happy birthday because the game's gonna be 1 year old. And then we see an El Gato skin, probably for El Primo, Barbarian running away. So that's everything that we think is gonna be coming out in the first half of 2025. Idea: after opening 50 star chests, you should get a guaranteed ultimate. You know what? No, I think they should change the progression system completely. Like I said earlier, I think instead of having a baby, a classic, a super, an ultra, and ultimate, which by the way, every new level takes 10 times more progression, instead Instead, they should just make it a system a bit more like Clash Royale, where every level, it's not 10 times harder. It's maybe like double as hard. Just put the Ultra in the pass, bro. And then you see here from my video, this is the new January Gem Pass where we got a Super. I don't know why they don't make it an Ultra. We do know that they're going to change the Gem Pass because, by the way, here you see, I see this as a win. Squad Busters said, PS, the January Pass just started. And yes, Gem Pass improvements are still on our to-do list. So although they do plan on improving it, I assume completely in the future, I feel like they should at least give us an Ultra in the meantime, you know? It's like a no-brainer. Ruffs is broken to this much. And then we see this guy's playing Fusion Start where he has a Colonel Ruffs, which for some reason doesn't fuse up the Colonel Ruffs. It just gives you 3 individual Colonel Ruffs, which doesn't really make sense to me. I feel like it would just fuse up immediately, but is what it is. I'm a brand new player. Is there anything worth buying? Let's see. The Gem Pass should not be $15. It's a scam. Don't buy that, please. Candy Canes, don't buy that as well. Well, that event's already ended pretty much. And then he has the starter bundle. This is actually good. If you want to buy this, you can. I'd say it's good. But also the best place to buy things is going to be store.supercell.com. You get these really good offers, 6 times value, 5 times value, which is cheaper than the Gem Pass. And you actually get more than the Gem Pass, or similar amounts, to be honest with you. And you also get 10,000 coins for free. Make sure you're claiming this, and make sure you're using code Claz in the Squad Busters shop. Otherwise, I will not be happy and I'll cry. What's with this bug? It won't let me play Showdown, and this guy's trying to play Showdown. Oh, he also doesn't have Optimus Prime and Elita 1. By the way, the only way you can get these troops are from the shop. You have to actually buy them now, and they come like once every rare often. Anyways, it says matchmake cancelled, although cancelled is spelled incorrectly. Yeah, that's not how you spell cancelled. It's with 2 L's. Anyways, so pretty much what this bug is if you get in a party with another person, so for example, duos, and then you leave that party, you're not allowed to get into any other modes for 10 minutes because of bug reasons. It's complicated. I just realized you don't pay for chests anymore. What should I spend gold on? So for me, I would say the best things to spend your gold on right now is just pick 1 or 2 troops that you want to upgrade. For example, the Miner and the Hog Rider, and then just keep buying them from the shop every single day if they appear in the shop. And if they don't, you can use 1 or 2 rerolls and then you can buy it. 2 weeks later, this is still the best thing that came out of the update. And it's the fact that you can now choose your own rotation for Squad League. Now, although this is a good thing, I feel like it's also not a good thing. It's really pay to win. If you want to compete at the highest of levels, you need to have ultimates and ultras. Although, I don't know. I'm liking this on my free-to-play account, but I only have 500 trophies on my free-to-play account. On my pay-to-win account, I have a lot more trophies, and anyone who's under-leveled gets wrecked because I just pick Barb, Hog, Miner, and wreck everybody. I feel like the devs are going to use this to see which units are least/most used so they can make buffs and make the least units more usable. That's actually a good idea. So stop using Bo so Bo can finally get a good buff. The irony of my free ultra pick, and then this guy wrote a whole book, which I'm not reading. I assume what happened is he got an ultra barbarian king, and then he probably got an ultimate barbarian king in his star chest like a day later. But I'm not reading all of this because, no. What's Mavis doing? There's something wrong with me, I swear. What? Okay. Also, I didn't realize Mavis's hair goes down further than her feet. That is some long hair. Now do it with the Hog Rider. Anyways, I think this is enough Reddit for today. Definitely. Make sure to use code Claz in the Squad Busters shop if you ever do decide to buy anything. And check out my last video on screen right here. This was me opening 10 star chests on my free-to-play Squad Busters account, which was OP. And I got an Ultra Poco, and I got a bunch of Ultras. You'll see in the video. Just tap it.